Then as we continue our team coverage here tonight along the East Coast, since 2016, St. Augustine has been flooded by two hurricanes, Matthew and then Irma. And tonight the question remains, will Dorian do the same there? ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska has been up and down the East Coast tracking this hurricane. He's live in St. Augustine. Michael.
Good afternoon, Paul. You know, when you look at the track that Hurricane Matthew took in 2016, it came a lot closer to St. Augustine. But if you look at where Dorian is right now, it is a lot farther off the coast. But people here are not taking any chances. These are not the typical street sounds St. Augustine is known for. But the final preps are underway. Waves already knocking at the front door, the seawall hardly enough to stop 4 to 7 feet of storm surge. Here is the Teeny Martini Bar on A1A today. Here it is in October 2016 during Hurricane Matthew. They built a dam across the front entrance this year.
Being prepared, a little, just hoping and praying that it stays off to the east.
Shanti Bjorkman lives across the bridge from St. Augustine on Anastasia Island. She rode out Hurricane Matthew, waves white-capping in her backyard.
Because I have a 3-story, I actually, during Matthew, I brought a kayak in the house, I brought my life vests in the house. I figured if the roof blew off, I have the first and second.
Well, what a difference a couple of feet make. This hill saved a lot of cars from getting flooded. They're parked up there right now. The photos we got from Hurricane Matthew in 2016 showed this entire area flooded.
You always have to be careful and you have to be worried. If this were a Cat 4 heading directly down the inlet here, I'd be gone.
Brad Cooper lives across the street from Bjorkman. He says despite flooding from Matthew, then Irma in 2017, there is no better place to live.
When we're getting ready for a hurricane, you're always looking at, well, I think I'm going to move and get out of here and get out of harm's way. I said, well, but you don't say that for the other 355 days out of the year. Out of the 10 days of the year, it can be rather dangerous. But other than that, it's spectacular.
And up until this afternoon, the weather's been spectacular. Now we have a steady wind out of the north at about 21 miles per hour. We expect conditions to continue to deteriorate tonight and, of course, into tomorrow. Paul?
Yeah, paradise for most of the year, Michael. When they make that decision, though, to close off the bridges to the barrier islands, for the folks who stay behind, if they run into any kind of trouble, they're really taking a risk. They're going to have to wait until the storm passes, right?
Well, yeah, and the people we interviewed told us they are going to ride out the storm because they don't want to go anywhere else. They want to make sure they can move their cars around, see exactly what's coming in. But they told us last time the storm came through in 2016, they cut the water and they cut the sewer early, and then they lost electricity and they were stuck on the island for about 3 days. So they're ready to ride this out, but they told us they have about 7 days of supplies. Paul?
Yeah, it's a big decision to make. Michael, thank you.